Hey guys, it's me, Kristen. I just came to make an announcement. In my studies of sperm in health class, I've noticed that it looks like an antibody that is ricocheting the sperm out of the dick and back and forth in a swimming motion toward the vagina when it is released. And it obviously is a dead animal connected to an antibody that your dick wants to puke out because eating meat makes you really sick. That's why when you ejaculate, you feel lighter and you feel healthier because you're getting dead body animals that you've eaten out of your system. And the movement of the sperm looks exactly like an antibody removing something from your body that was causing it harm. So the only thing I can think of is the dead animals you've ingested. That's what it's removing. You couldn't push it out your ass fast enough, so it built up into your balls because your balls feel good. That's where all the dead animals get attracted to. Your warm balls that you cater to your whole life. And I don't see how you don't think dead body parts of animals don't get mixed up in your cum. So if you want to be a father and impregnate a woman with a dead animal's life connected to an antibody, which is completely negative in everybody's subject, except for the catering to the original body. And you want to let this negativity run rampant in your girlfriend or your bitch on the side's body to the point where it eats the woman's soul and becomes an infant because of how much of that girl it's eaten, that it becomes human-like and it becomes a fully formed human inside your body. The only reason something inside your body would not have enough room to grow is if there's a larger animal growing inside your body. It doesn't make sense for a woman to be a complete project and pump out babies when sex is a sin. And God says sex is a sin. And I think the reason why all these animals get new lives through the distribution of sperm into a woman's body is because they didn't really deserve to get eaten and they were innocent creatures. I don't mind them getting a new life. That's not what I'm saying is the problem. The problem is you want to contaminate a woman's body with your sickness. So unless the woman is 100% more capable of taking care of dead life connected to an antibody that just wants to make its owner healthier the entire time, no matter how much it manifests on the woman's body and no matter how close their energies get subjugated together, because the antibody wants to bring all the glory back to its original body, the man that let these antibodies go in the woman connected to whatever disease. Those antibodies will continuously manifest on the woman as long as the guy is getting something out of it. Because they don't want to die. That is the whole scheme here, is survivalism. And if you want to fuck your daughter, you're just fucking your own shit. That's why God doesn't say much about children getting molested and raped. He's not here to answer your prayers, because it's just an antibody connected to a disease or a dead piece of meat that gets reintroduced to life. The woman being the life, because they get ricocheted by the antibody in his body for so long until it's time to pump it out to get rid of the sickness completely. And that's why I'm saying it is a man's world, because men use women all day long to get rid of their sickness and feel lighter and feel healthier after ejaculating into a woman. And all they're ejaculating into that woman is an antibody connected to a disease or a dead animal that did not sit well with them. Does it look like they're just giving out their life, these men? Does it look like they're bending over backwards for women when they expect women to bend over backwards for them? Literally and physically? I'm not saying every man's a pervert and wants this, but the majority of you do. And if you want to fuck kids, you're basically just fucking a dead animal connected to an antibody that wanted to grow past the woman's threshold. And they got pushed out, and now you want to have sex with your damn baby? All your baby is a disease or a dead animal connected to an antibody that still wants to make daddy proud. The antibody wants to come out and be rejoined with their daddy. That's the whole scheme of women working for men, is that we don't kill off the diseases and the negative parts of us like men do. We're expected to accumulate all this trash life that you decide to spit out your dick until it's time for that dead animal to claim the soul of the woman and come out as a refurbished being. You ain't pumping life out your dick for no reason, guys. It doesn't make you fucking magical that you can create a baby. Women are the magical ones that give these sickened lives or sicknesses a whole new glimpse at health, because they always want to rape virgins that are in their prime health, that are young as fuck. And that's when they get their most socks off. That's where they get their most balls rocked. Is when their antibody doesn't have to fight anymore, because whatever sickness or dead animal that it was connected to is getting off to the woman now. And the woman obviously isn't eating cum through her pussy, so it's not like they're getting eaten alive by the man anymore. So they turn out nice with the woman because they're not getting eaten alive by the guy anymore. Whatever animal or disease these antibodies decided to ricochet out of their dick. It's a constant battle for survival and health when you eat dead animals. And I don't want any motherfucking dick in my life, because it's completely obvious to me that the sperm is just an antibody trying to eliminate disease. It's obvious to me. I learned enough in health. Did it take me a while to come across this conclusion? Yes, because I don't sit there and think about sex and cum all fucking day. But if any guy wants to fuck their daughter, I'm just letting you know you're fucking your own shit. Congratulations, perverts. You couldn't get enough of that pussy. God would never put a real child in front of you to fucking ruin. It's the woman's job to bring everything back to a state of sanity after y'all men made a huge mess. And that's why women were given to men, because men claimed they were sick as hell without women. God already knew that men would destroy women in many ways, and that's why he was very much not going to give them their gift of women. But when they complain that their entire balls hurt because they can't ejaculate their fucked up portions of their life out of their body into the woman and watch their little turdling grow, then they get all sick and life isn't worth living. Well, maybe you should stop eating meat and destroying your body. And then maybe all these antibodies would need to come out of your fucking dick just to be reunited with you one day as a tragic case of psychotic beings being brought up to fucking manifest on the world. And ain't none of them got a fucking soul or skills that would produce any happiness throughout the world, because they're all dead. They're dead until they meet a more flourishing being. Then they flourish off that being and try to become that being and eat that being. That's the only thing coming out of your dick into a woman. Keep your sausage the fuck away from me. I don't care how bad it hurts that you don't have me in your life. You can find tons of other women that will take that dick like it's their first priority. But I'm not fucking interested. That shit is junk. You're not putting junk in my trunk. And that's my public service announcement for the day. All you women, be wary to someone just trying to dump a load in you and get on with their lives and not give you the life that you deserve as a caring being with beautiful aspects to your life that could be totally diminished in an instant. If they found out you were a virgin with tight pussy and that you were pretty and popular, it never adds up to the girls winning. Guys take advantage of that shit and the girls end up at the bottom. At least that happened to me. I was raped thoroughly by guys that are so fucking low that they'll manipulate someone with a head injury to be unconscious the entire time that they're raping me so that I can't fight back. But that's what happens when the entire earth counts on you. They wake up sleeping parts of you constantly to work for their lives. Everybody wants my fucking soul in their life. I don't know how the fuck that conglomeration started, but no one gets my soul in their life unless I promise it to you, unless I set something aside for you that you can be a part of my life with. I'm tired of being one person pushed past the brim of anything sanitary or even decent, just so men can go on ruling the world and being best friends with guys. First of all, men wouldn't even be men if they weren't manifesting off me to get their eyes and ears. I'm the creator of eyes and ears, and I don't see one single man giving me the money that I require for all y'all to be on my eyes and ears all fucking day. I don't care what sort of life form thinks that they can fathom a life off me that came from some guy's dick that raped me in the past. That shit needs to go the fuck away into hell, because it is not a proper being. I don't care how fucking fantastic or magical I make their life. I don't want to make your life magical. I want to make my life magical. I don't work hard as hell for a good life just for some monster that slipped out your dick to take advantage of me. What? Can you leave me alone? You're not my fucking mom.
You said you would. Okay. I was gonna give you another one, but that's all right. You're lucky. You can do that. It's all right. Sure don't.
See, the problem with people raping me is that they'll never stop taking advantage of my fucking life now. Everyone feels that they deserve my life and to be great as me, but you're not gonna walk off with my eyes and ears and mind and brains and soul and spirit to make your life great. You can do that on your own, just like I had to. I refuse to make any little dick-breathing cunt as powerful as me, because they don't get a break in life finding the most magical creature in the land and taking advantage of her. So stop spying into my life. Whatever fucking life form you are, I don't give a fuck. None of y'all would have had eyes and ears without me, and that's how you can tell the difference between an original masterpiece and people that pick at the soul and spirit of that original masterpiece to make themselves look better. It's fucking disgusting.